Hi, so I'm in the Lake District this week, just outside Borrowdale, and I've come to this lovely little area with lots of silver birch all around the side there. I've been here before in winter last year and it was all covered in snow and mist, absolutely beautiful. We haven't got that today. But winter is here. The leaves have all left the trees. I'm trying to capture the skeletal of the silver birch. So my idea is we've got these little fellas here, but I don't want to capture any sky in the scene. I'm going to try and head up to a higher vantage point. There is one just to my right here, and there is one over that other side, just over there. So if I can make my way into there and get up on that ridge, and then I'll be able to look back into this row here. So I'll just have a little mooch around and have a look at that, and then if I just take you to the top of this little brow, there is the remains of, it's like an old quarry. There is some quarry ruins, some little caves there. Well, this looks out over Castle Crag, which is that thing there. So I'm going to try and compose a shot from here looking at Castle Crag, and then we've got all these silver birches. So okay, so we've got Castle Crag just here, and then we've got all these gnarly trees in the foreground. So the reason why I've come out today is for a scouting mission, because I know that the weather's going to get quite frosty and cold up here at some point in the next few weeks. So I've just purchased the Tamron 70 to 200 2.8, absolutely cracker of a lens. A whole lot cheaper than the Nikon variant. I did have the 80 to 200 2.8, and that gave up the ghost last week. That's gone. So I went for the 70 to 200 Tamron instead of the Sigma. Read the reviews. Everything that they said on the reviews is correct. The sharpness, the colour, the picture quality, absolutely beautiful. So synced up with the D810. amazing. So I've come here just to test it out, really. I've tested it out using the macro function at home and got some really, really nice macro shots. But I've never tested it on the full range of it yet. So I'm wide open at the minute at 70mm. And to capture the whole scene, I've got it in portrait, and I'm doing 3 shots, and I'll blend them together in Photoshop. So it'll just be a vertical pano, basically a 3-shot. I'll just show you on the screen what I'm looking at. So we've got Castle Crag in the middle of the frame there, and then I'll move the camera to the left. I don't know if you can see on that reflection, but there's some really nice trees there. And then I'll pan it round to the right, and then we've got that other tree just here. And then I'll blend those together. So I've come up from the little point I was at down there, shooting Castle Crag, and I've made my way up onto this ridge, and now we're looking down over the pastures. I'm surrounded by beautiful silver birch. Absolutely love them. They're everywhere. Got a nice close-up one here. Just put the picture on the screen that I just took of that. That's looking really nice. Now, being on an elevated position mean that I can eliminate the sky, because if we're shooting at, say, let's have a look. If we're shooting at these trees here, I can put them, the sky's just above there, and I can bring the shot down and just isolate the trees against the yellow pasture. I mean, that's really nice. On the other hand, we've got these trees here. Again, if I show you what I'm looking at, but if I zoom in with the 70 to 200, I can start isolating parts of the tree, and the white, the silver birch, the white and the silver just contrast really well. So just playing with that at the minute. There is that bank of silver birch over there, and this position I'm at now, unfortunately you can't see them. We've got these trees in the way, so I will have to go over the other side over there and get onto that mound. There's a couple of people there, but they're just walking a dog, so they'll be gone in a minute. So if I get over there to that mound, and I'll get you back on when I've got the shot I'm after. Okay, so I've got the camera in position. Now it's not ideal because we're shooting a little bit on an angle like this. I want it to be more straight onto it. So this angle that we're at now, I'm basically shooting that grouping of trees. So we've got, where are we? We've got this little lime green type of mound there, some nice trees on, and then we've got all these silver birch, with a bit of a purple hue going on. So that's what we're looking at. I'm shooting around, what's it on? It's on 90mm. The clarity on this lens, just amazed by it. Really, really nice. I'm on f8, 90mm, and I'm around 1/100th of a second, ISO 64. So I'll take this shot. This is the one that I want when we've got a bit of dust and snow around, or a bit of mist. That'll be lovely. This little pasture that we're in, always, for some reason, it always gets low hanging mist and cloud. So I missed it this morning. I was too lazy. I've come across these beautiful little mushrooms. I'm going to try and use the macro on the Tamron 70-200 2.8 and hopefully I'll get a nice shot of this. I'm going to give it a helping hand as well because there's not much light. I've got one of these little lights for the hot shoe. Got that, put it on a little stand and then I can put it around the mushrooms and just cast a bit of light on them. I'll move it around and see what works. Take a look at this big fella. Fallen over in the wind or a storm, I presume, and it's just started to grow roots sideways. Wow, never seen that before. And that's the reason why we've come here. Beautiful little tree. wanted to shoot this tree for years and just never came down here. It's funny how every other location like fills up all your space and time. So yeah, it's dead, obviously. There's no leaves on it. When it's in autumn and it's got a little bit of orange to it, that's obviously when it's best, or in the summer. But I will come back in the summer now. I don't know how easy it is to get to. But yeah, I'm going to get the 16 to 35 on and get a composition on the go, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Right, so we've got the tree leaning into the lake, and I've got my camera and tripod positioned in the weirdest way. And the reason being for that is I just climb up here and show you this. So I've got the tree just arching over that peak in the background, and that's given me a composition like that. It's just a little bit different to what I normally see. You normally see stuff like from down on the beach here with quite a big gap from the water to the tree. I wanted to close that gap and just have the branch hugging the peak, which I have got. So I'll take this shot and then we'll change compositions, and I'll try and find something else a little bit different as well. Okay, so got a little bit of light happening. You can see it on my face. A little bit of sunlight. And what I'm doing is tree central, just to the left of centre. And I've got this little rock here, this little rock just in the corner of frame, and that's just keeping it nice and balanced. So the image is looking like that. So you've got the rocks, the tree sticking out, the fells, and then you've got that little rock. So I've very quickly realised that this location is seasonal, very much. I mean, it's beautiful now. Yeah. You got cat bells over there, and then you got Keswick over there. That's Keswick there. This is Derwent Water. So absolutely beautiful location, but I think I've seen the best of the colours probably a couple of months ago. I will actually take a shot like that. That's actually really nice with the remaining brown leaves. So we'll take that, and I'll put a little reel up of everything from here. Thank you very much for watching. There's not going to be a sunset, so while we've just got some nice diffused light coming through the clouds, I'm going to use that. There is some light hitting the fells at the back now and again, so I'm not going to wait around for sunset. There's not going to be one. So thanks for watching. Thank you from the lone tree for watching, and I'll catch you next week. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do. Much appreciated, and hit the thumb up, the like button, and I will catch you next week. Bye for now.